Hi everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Knights of the Old Republic 2. Let's see if we can make a bit of progress. See if we can meet our companions. Shit, there's loads of them. Fucking hell! Well, that was a surprise. Yeah, that's more like it. Where's the other one gone then? Can't dive. Maybe he did. Malachor 5 is definitely a weird planet. Something about it feels a bit like Alien, probably just the colour scheme, I guess. Ah, that must be where I'm going. Gives me a lot of Verpine prototype shields, despite the fact that they don't seem to do much, at least in melee combat. Seem to work against the Sith Lord, so they must work against lightsabers maybe, but not against swords. And I appreciate I can probably go to the inventory and check what they actually are effective against. Oh, where's he gone then? Has he wandered off? Nope. Right round the corner. Should probably check what some of these bits actually do as well. Wow, that's fucking leap! That's way better than kill. That is awesome. Wow, I wish I'd actually gone and checked my character out a bit more now. Let's drop kill, let's switch to crush. That's fucking insane. Maybe I should have used that against Darth Nihilus. But his saves are awesome, weren't they? Probably not as good as Force Lightning against a group. Buffs in this game last such a short amount of time, and any cutscene interrupts them all, so they're actually pretty useless. Because normally, and even in character, you know when there's going to be a boss fight because we get this forced premonition, and some places it's just blatantly obvious. So we knew on that bridge we were going to go fight Darth Nihilus, so why wouldn't we use our battle meditation and the like and our shields? But then the game just cancels it and they all wear off. Ah, this is where Myra's gone, so we'll catch up with her in a second, useless as she is. And we still haven't concluded where Bayo-Dare went during the fight on Telos, so I hope that gets resolved soon. I'm sure it will. Where's the Wookiee corpse gone? Have I just missed it? Oh, you're a boss, are you? Yeah, that power is pretty sweet. Maybe this isn't where Myra went then. We certainly didn't come across the Wookiee corpse. Is that... who's got the heavy repeater blaster then? Maybe that's what it expects you to arm Myra with.
I say we fire a rocket at her right now and blow her screaming, burning body into the heart of this planet.
It wouldn't work. If there were other distractions, maybe. If she wasn't telepathic, maybe. If you want to kill her like that, you need something else to occupy her attention. Otherwise, you might just wound her, and then we'd all be in trouble.
This battle will not be decided by weapons.
You are wrong. Manipulation is Krea's strength, not battle.
Let us see what transpires, and plan our attack.
If you are watching this, then what the General suspected 5. The ship the Sith Lord was on was one of the vessels damaged in that final battle. If you reach Malachor's surface, the mass shadow generator can be undone, provided there are enough vessels intact within the orbiting debris or buried in the planet's surface. Use the sequence I am unlocking in your memory banks on the engine core of any vessel you encounter on Malachor. If my calculations are correct, 4 vessels should be enough to power up the mass shadow generator and undo the damage that was done in Malachor 5, the damage I did. Once the sequence has begun, it cannot be stopped. So make sure the General is off the planet before triggering the sequence. Otherwise, there will be no retreat. I know your weapons systems are minimal, and I don't know what awaits you on Malachor's surface. Try to avoid contact with any potential threats. Follow your programming.
Well, this is pretty fucking weird. I guess this is... do I have stealth mode? No. I guess this is where Baodun... No, Baodun must be here. Because otherwise, how would the remote get here? Baodun didn't seem to be in that last cutscene. I wonder if HK's found his way back yet. And why did Worth just accept that all those people were kneeling before him? It was pretty suspicious. Anyway, that explains what all this yellow stuff is. So this is a series of planetoids that have been fused together. I guess we might have known that already. And I've just forgotten. Maybe.
Fires properly once the General gets the command. If not, then all we have fought for has been for nothing. You have done all I asked, all you were built for.
installing trigger commands within your core was high, I see the probabilities have played out. Of course, the probability that I would do the same is equally high. Your inability to move right now is evidence of that. If the General issues the command, only I will be here to receive it. You realize I cannot permit you or the Exile to activate the mass shadow generator here on Malachor. In that, your programming and mine conflict. And since you have no offensive weaponry to speak of, the probability of your programming overriding mine is low. You must understand that the General would not wish the relics or the Sith strength here on Malachor to be compromised. Their presence is needed to stabilize the galaxy. Without them, the galaxy would be reduced to anarchy within years. And if there is anything I can't stand, it's an untidy galaxy. So, let us wait here, you and I, for the General's orders and calculate the probable fate of the galaxy.
Correction. One could rust listening to your speeches, Fat One. Perhaps it is the large unwieldy vocabulator within your moon-sized frame that prevents your calculations from taking me into account. And while I find this small droid annoying in the extreme, I find my urge to shoot you takes a higher priority.
Unfortunately for you, I have arranged for friends to meet me here, and you seem to have brought none of your own. Stop him.
Unexpected correction. We are not here to aid you. We are here because our predecessor unit summoned us. Statement. As always, Fat One, you have miscalculated.
Ah, an unfortunate oversight. All I wished was to fulfill my programming. Either way, the Republic is...
Observation. I thought he would never die.
We've come a long way, Kreia. Don't bother getting up.
Ah, the Huntress. To come alone. You are braver than I thought.
She is not alone. We stand with her.
And with her stand all the Jedi.
And now I come in saying something suitably heroic.
Children with lightsabers, but not Jedi, I think. Come close. Let me look upon you and see what the Exile's teaching has forged. An assassin, a slayer of her own kin, a blinded slave, and a fool. Which of you wishes to try yourselves against me? As you can see, I am unarmed. You, perhaps. Come, child. Where you walk, it is not far from battle, slaughter, and the blood of your sisters. Think before you throw away your life for him. Think of everything you will lose by dying. Your lusts unfulfilled, a dance unfinished, a love requited. Think before you give it up so quickly. And you, blind one, you have hungered to strike me down ever since you saw the bond the Exile and I share. Can you feel the force running through me, even past the veil, past your blooded eyes? You know you cannot win.
Force runs strong within you, Treya. But in the howling of a storm, it is difficult to hear the whisper of the blade. You have forever been the blind one. You were given a gift few are ever given, and yet you let your gift of sight warp you, twist.
You think your existence under your lord was torture, Miraluka? I will make you see an assassin.
And I get the fool.
Funny. That's just what I was thinking.
Ah, so it seems the Zerka Corporation were behind that HK factory. And surprise, surprise, the robot that I took on board from the Zerka Corporation had his own agenda. What a surprise. I can't believe that went wrong. So I was actually debating whether I would want to blow up Malachor 5 or not, but if it'll bring anarchy to the galaxy, that's definitely what Worst Saper wants. I can't remember how long it was since we armed you. That actually looks pretty good, doesn't it? Not very long ago, I don't think. However, if I've got anything against the Force, that's probably a good thing to use. Not sure what is best. Oh shit, I'm almost dead already. He does as much damage as a health pack heal.
Running away? I'm not done with you yet.
Nor are you.
Oh great, made to lose battle, brilliant.
I will remake you. So when I look upon you, it shall be like a mirror. Then I shall let you die.
There's nothing worse you can do to me. Take your time.
When the exile enters Treya's academy, he will be faced with a choice. One path, assuming he survives, will allow him to save his friends, but he shall be the weaker for it. The other route will lead him directly to this place, through the ones that have hounded his steps from the beginning, and he shall have his vengeance. Show him every respect when he arrives in these halls, Lord Scion. This I command you.
I'm gonna have to rape Lord Scion. Metaphorically, not literally. There's loads of them. I'm gonna stick with Force Storm, I think. Oh, there's only one of them actually attacking me. So these more Sith holocrons then? No, it doesn't look like it. shit, there's loads of them now. Fuck's sake. I think if you're going to play this game on difficult, you need to build a character that's a melee character. You need to build him with loads of constitution. And any other build is not going to win. Come on then. Come on then. Oh, he's coming. I'm guessing through here is Lord Scion somewhere, and it appears that Mic Mute has broken during this episode at some point, so I don't know when. Hopefully it's not been that long. But I'm going to call an end to the episode here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time for more Knights of the Old Republic 2.